wrestling fans, welcome to another edition of Ringside Entertainment. I'm your host, the Precious One, Precious Paul, and fans, today we are joined by our co-owner, TJ Anderson. We are joined by our co-owner, TJ Anderson.
Well,
that means that means you.
After that raucous opening you did, boy, you got him on the edge of the seat with that one. Very quickly, folks, breaking news. Number 12, Tom Brady this week did not knock anybody up.
You can't.
I just say that. Just did it.
That wasn't.
I mean, you know, Mr. Role Model, Mr. Perfect, Mr. This. He dumps some girl in her 30s, takes off to Paris, and she. Oh, don't get me started. Yeah. So you sit there week after week and besmirch my character. You besmirch my character. How many women all over the... I don't do that. I'm not in the inside track. Brady is, but he's Mr. Squeaky Clean.
I did say that.
You have nothing to say.
No, I just thought that was inappropriate.
That's enough of a team that couldn't beat a lousy Indianapolis Colts team to get to the Super Bowl.
I just thought using those choice of words was a little... You know.
April 7th, a couple of weeks away, folks. It's going to be our halfway up the mountain show into the top of the mountain for RSE, which is going to be June 16th. It's going to be a benefit for the Cam Neely Foundation for Cancer Research. They've got, it is just a tremendous organization. From top to bottom, run by, in part, Hockey Hall of Famer, Bruins legend Cam Neely, his brother Scott. The people at the Neely Foundation are some of the nicest people you'll ever want to meet. They do some great fundraising throughout the year, and they have let us, lend their name to us to run the show June 16th. And again, the Harley raffle is going to be going on. It's Father's Day weekend. It's huge. It's the Cam Neely Foundation for Cancer Research. You can go to their website. We're so close to having our own website for the event up. Literally by the time this show airs, we got a couple of days difference. It should be up. As soon as we get it up, it's going to be on the Ringside website, which is ringsideent.tripod.com. So that'll be on there. But April 7th, first and foremost, those tickets, only $10. $10 at the door, $10 in advance.
Hot ticket. You
know, we wanna see. This is the lead-in. This is you know, if you remember last show when I said to everybody, I said, we sell out that building, I'll put half the company up in a match that night. So for those of you who hate me, those of you who despise me, those of you who want to see me go away forever, you have an opportunity to do so. You have the chance. Hey, you know what? You don't take advantage of it. If the people don't take advantage at only $15 a ticket, they have no one to blame but themselves when I'll be still around.
Fans.
Although, regardless, because we're going to sell out, whoever it is, I'm going to beat the living snot out of them anyway. Much like when we laid out Quest and everybody else, and all those folks. Remember that Saugus?
Yes.
When I introduced Bo Douglas, I was just about to just finish the job myself, but I thought, why should I soil my hands on the likes of him? So I thought I'd have Bo do it.
Even though Quest was still injured.
He was, he was basically healed. I think he just used that for people to feel sorry for his goofy behind. I was going to say his goofy ass, but I don't want you to say, you can't say ass, you can't say Brady knocked up another girl, you can't do this. Well, I just did all that. I just did again. Don't you hate when I do that?
Yes, I do.
I didn't rip you a little cheat sheet and note cards and everything. I didn't do that yet, did I? No, I didn't. No.
Fans, as the owner said, again, that June 16th show, Slam Jam. Fans, you fans have always put us on the map. You support us well. And here's another chance to show why you fans are the greatest around. That please, come out that day, support us 100%, like you always do. Let's fill up that building, which would raise a lot of money for the Cam Neely House. And also, we're getting rid of this guy because he'll put up half ownership of the company, and we'll get rid of him. So please, fans, I'm imploring you, please.
That's the most passion you've shown in 5 years on the air.
Building, please fill up that building. And again, supporting Cam Neely and supporting to get rid of TJ Anderson.
The main thing, obviously, folks, is the Cam Neely Foundation for Cancer Care and Research. And the other thing too is that April 7th, you know, your attendance there is gonna help us gauge if we're doing the right thing here. You know, this is not for publicity. This is not to BS you. We need a full house June 16th. You know, Father's Day gift. If you can't swing the Harley raffle ticket, those raffle tickets are going to be $100 a piece. And it's a little steep, I understand that. But when you buy a ticket, that ticket is going to get you free admission into the show. So that all you'll have to do is buy, whether it's one for your wife, your girlfriend, whoever you come with. You know, and again, this is, you know, the talent RSE. We are putting our time, our name. We're taking a chance to put our company on the map. You've been our fans for so many years, since before I got here. That the Mastermind has run shows for 10 years in this city. This is your opportunity. People we have seen, we've talked to people on the streets. We see people before the shows. We see the fans sometimes. You know, the fans after the soccer show, after the last Everett show. Getting the autographs from, I mean, why they get stunning autographs from Everett, I don't know, but getting autographs from all the talent. Here's your chance. You know, ECW started in a bingo hall, and it grew to what it was for several years. We want to, you know, if we're not ECW, we don't claim to be, we can put a couple of thousand plus people, at least in that field house. So this is your way to give something back, not to us, but to yourselves as fans. And you can say, I was there that night when RSE broke through, broke from a small regional indie to the top of the indie charts. That's it. That's as shooting as I can get for you folks. Now, enough of that's, you know, that's going to be coming April 7th, a great lead-in. We're going to have, the champ's going to be there. Scott Osborne, going to be there.
True.
Tag champ Sabotage, going to be there.
Lightweight champion, Cameron Replay.
My man, Cameron Replay.
In return, fans, we're going to have a mixed tag team match.
That's being worked on. So, and this is all, you know.
Rick Fuller will be in attendance.
Oh, I know that. Those chops just, I hurt with those chops in the back.
You know.
Now, you said on the last show that I forced Reaper.
Yes.
Into action.
That's
back
true.
in Saugus.
Yep.
I think we should go to the footage from that night, from March 3rd in Saugus, so that people can see I did no such thing.
Well, fans, we can now show that film because we did get the clearance.
Yes, why can we, wait a minute, why can we show that film?
Because we got the clearance from the legal department.
Because I can't be sued, because why?
Because you didn't tell Reaper that to fight in the battle royal when he did.
That's right. Like I told you last week on the show, right?
That's true.
Okay. Do we have, hey, you run the show, see if you idiots in the back have this thing queued up.
Hey guys,
oh, they got it queued up, look at this.
What? Bo Douglas? Bo Douglas is going to join Team Elite?
Titles in almost every federation he's ever worked for.
Bo Douglas, the former champion in other federations, now going to join Team Elite.
What's up with that? How come he has a chair in his hand?
Well, obviously he's joining Team Elite. He's going to need a chair, Reaper. They can't do anything fair.
You know, I don't know if I like this too well.
Your first act.
No, they can't. No. Oh, you can't pick up Quest. The man is injured. He's still injured with his ribs, a separated shoulder. And then my broadcast partner is leaving here. The Reaper now coming into the ring. He's left me. He takes the chair away from Bo Douglas. The Reaper, who was not medically cleared yet, he had enough. He's going to help out Quest, who's also injured here. He clears the ring from our owner, T.J. Anderson, and the newest member of Team Elite, Bo Douglas.
Well, there it was.
I think I proved my point.
You proved your point. Wait a second. Hold on. Football. Timeout.
Timeout.
I'm throwing the challenge flag.
Go ahead.
Who, unannounced, jumped into the ring grabbed the chair from Bo Douglas, and as you saw twice, swung that chair wildly.
That was Reaper.
So for a man so damaged, medically uncleared, that was pretty impressive, don't you think? So when I saw that he was so anxious to get back in the ring, being the kind person I am, I gave him his wish to get in the ring. He was all fired up. Just so happened he happened to have gear lying around. That was a coincidence. I think that was a setup. I think you put him up to it.
I didn't know such thing.
And when we go to the Reaper Bo Douglas match that we're going to in a couple of minutes, you're going to see the proof. You're going to see what happens when you get in my way.
Well,
when you go up against the greatest mind in this business in the last 20 years.
Well, I'll still state, why did you go after Quest, who clearly was still injured?
First of all, he was out there running his mouth, okay, boring the living daylights out of the people in Saugus. I had to go out there, introduce myself. They probably forgot who I was.
I'm sure they did.
Tell them how wonderfully happy I was there to be in that town. God, you think this is a pit city? That's worse.
I mean,
terrible.
You shot down Saugus.
They don't show this in
You
Saugus,
shot
right?
down the Little League. They made it to the World Series in Little League, and you insulted
You know
them.
what BFD means?
It can mean a lot of things.
Big freaking deal. How's that? How's that for a comment on the city of Saugus? Paint was falling off. They're celebrating girls field hockey from '82. It was like 1,000 years ago.
I mean,
it's like you see the movie Meet the Fockers where they celebrate mediocrity? 8th place ribbons, 9th place ribbons.
don't you have anything ever good to say about anybody?
About anybody? Yeah, I have 2 hours worth of stuff I could say about Scott Osborne and Bo Douglas and the Phoenix and Justin Case and Karen Replay. I can go on and on and on. There's a bunch of people right there.
Of course, they just happen to be all members of Team Elite.
Excuse me? Excuse me? You got something to say? What? Come on, you must be from Saugus, right? You got something to say? You're proud to be from Saugus all around. This is my way. You got, why don't you put this on my face? Hey, security, put your hand on my way right now.
Fans, I don't know if T.J. Anderson knows who that is. This is Saugus' own, the Grudge.
Mistake, yeah.
Does he realize who that is? Did he forget who this man is? This is Saugus' own, the Grudge. T.J. Anderson may have been off more than he can chew, Fixer.
I'll tell you, man, I think TJ might have bitten off more than he can chew.
Go ahead, Grudge. Do it, Grudge.
TJ Anderson might be in for big trouble here.
Grudge, nailed him.
Oh, the Grudge nailed him. Well, the owner's in trouble here.
Hit him. Nail him,
Oh,
Grudge.
he's going to nail him.
Oh! Down goes the owner. A great move by the Grudge. Yes, the owner is
I
down.
must say
I
one
love
thing.
this.
It was overdue.
I love this.
I don't relish in it, but he was asking for it.
Do it again, Grudge. Do it again, Grudge. Pick up that lazy, no good. I don't think. Oh,
Oh, TJ Anderson is in big trouble. Oh!
That looked a little soft on the board. I love it.
Oh, look at this.
I love it.
Oh, the Grudge working him over. The owner of the company
He's
is
taking
in
his
trouble.
feet. I love this. Oh, nailed. I love this. This is great.
Did you have something to do with this, Precious?
I ain't saying. I ain't saying.
You just relish in his
I
pain.
love this. I love this.
Big turn of event
The
here,
owner
fans.
is down.
The owner is out like a light in his own ring.
The owner is down. I love it. What a great film clip that was, fans. A great film clip. Oh, that was great. That was Saugus's The Grudge. What's the matter?
Did you see how he stormed my ring unannounced? I'm sitting there trying to entertain people, and that
You challenged him to come to the ring.
that human growth hormone. You set it up in the back. You son of a.
I did.
Someone in the back set me up.
I mean, it is my show, but
Frankie!
I mean,
Frankie, get out here.
I mean,
Whoever
it is
set
my
me up,
show, but
I'm gonna. Come on here. Did you see the despicable? You saw her in the green room. Watch him. If he so much as hints that he did it, kick his ass. I'm going to find out what the hell happened.
Once again, you're on thin ice, Precious, with the owner.
well, fans, the owner,
Eventually, you're going to get hurt.
the owner has stormed off. Fans, as you saw that tape, now you saw that fixer, right? I mean, did he not challenge the Grudge to come into the ring?
I think there might have been some... Yeah, he did, but I don't think he was expecting that to happen.
You know, I
We
mean,
were security.
I ain't saying.
Oh, you're not telling.
Well, I ain't saying.
Yeah. As usual.
I mean, that was just fans. That was just a great. I enjoyed that film clip immensely. I must say.
If he finds out you had a part of this, you're going to be in trouble.
I ain't saying.
All right. Let's get back to our upcoming show.
Yeah, fans. April. That clip notwithstanding, I should say. April 7th, fans. April Aggression down at the Rec Center. Tickets are $10. Fans. The doors will open at 6 p.m., bell time at 7 p.m. As we stated earlier, some of the wrestlers scheduled to appear. The heavyweight champion will be there, Scott Osborne. The tag team champion, Sabotage, will be there. The lightweight champion, Cameron Replay, another good friend of mine, will be there.
You're so facetious when it comes to him.
Well, that's why I said that with a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah,
my friend,
tongue-in-cheek.
Cameron
I heard
Replay.
about you, but that's
You know.
another story.
Again, the return of a mixed tag team, fans.
We haven't seen that in a
return.
while.
That's
in
true.
RSE.
That's making a return engagement here in
Always
Everett.
popular.
Yeah. And the whole stuff. I mean, the whole card's not set up yet, but
And it goes for a worthy cause.
yeah, that's true. Again, you fans, again, come out and support us because, as the owner stated on the previous show, earlier in this show, that it is all really for a good cause. Eventually, this is going to lead into our big June show, Slam Jam for the Cam Neely from the Cam Neely House, and it's a great worthy cause. And of course, Cam Neely, friends with a lot of local celebrities and movie
I'm sure there'll
stars
be a
and everything
lot
else.
of sports
You know.
alumni on here, and I'm sure.
Yeah, so that'll be a great
It's a
time.
treat.
Yes,
It's a treat for the family.
yes.
It's an all-day event, too. Remember that. There's going to be a lot more than just wrestling there.
Right, as we stated earlier, the Funk Phenomenon dance group would be there.
Which has appeared on previous things run by RSE.
We do have a local talent showing up.
Yes.
And let us say American Idol type person, but this person is we can't reveal the name at this time. You know, we're still working on a
Contractual things. Keep us from...
strong man competition. We get some
Yeah, I
big
heard
heavy
about that.
muscle men coming in, and that could be an interesting.
I heard there might also be maybe, I'm not positive of this, but I heard through the grapevine there might be some face painting and such things.
And if, I'll tell you, fans, if we can ever get a dunk tank, if we get a dunk tank in the high school, do you realize that if we put T.J. Anderson in a dunk tank, do you realize how much money we'll make?
You'd have to have 4,000 baseballs manufactured.
With
They would
fans,
run up around the corner
fans,
for that.
Go on the website. Go on our website, ringsideent.tripod.com. And if you want to see a dunk tank for that particular day, so that our illustrious owner can get in there, and you fans have the opportunity to dunk him in a tank. And personally, I hope it's ice cold water. Never mind warm water. If it's ice cold water, fans, I mean that will bring down the house. And I would be the first person. I would be the first person to spend the money to get him in that dunk tank.
Oh, you'd spend a year's salary.
Yeah. I wouldn't need that much. I would not need that much, Frankie, to spend a year's salary to throw that stuff in there.
Have you been drinking?
No, why?
You're getting so excited over the possibility of maybe dunking T.J. Anderson.
Well, I mean, if I'm excited, what about the rest of the fans? And don't forget, he's not well liked in Everett, not well liked in the state of Massachusetts, or the country. So if we have fans coming from you know, all parts of the country. You said Maine, Maine, New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
You have
Quite a
friends.
few
You got some
clubs.
friends from New Hampshire. Look, I'm getting so excited throwing my pen up in here and everything. I mean, the friends from New Hampshire coming down. They'll tell me when it's on tank.
You orchestrated that clip, didn't you?
I ain't saying. And why do you keep expounding on that?
But because you're just so gleeful to see that man in demise.
Well,
Let's face it, you had something to do with it. I know you did. Look at you with that evil little grin.
I ain't saying.
All right.
I mean, I like the guy. I like the guy
You
to
know
get
what?
his
We gotta
due
wrap
because,
this up. We got about a minute left.
you know,
My stomach's
wow,
kicking here.
man, that was a quick.
You
That was a
set
quick.
me up. Hey,
Nope.
how you like that? How you like that?
Fans, we get. They had for Kim to
I
get.
think I'm
Kim to
muted
get
up
picked
there.
that up. Fans, that's our owner, and he beat up
And
the editor in the back.
Really rat you out for setting it up, because I know you had something to do with it.
He beat up the editor in the back. That was despicable.
We're going to
That's
tie
what
this to
happens.
your ankles.
That's
and
what
sink you at
happens
Revere Beach
when
if
you
he
wanna be
finds out.
I had nothing to do with that.
April 7th,
Good cop and deuces.
there's going to be some people in this company
They're going to pay.
who are going to find out what it's like to be cute with me. Take it easy, Frank.
All right. Now what do you got to say? Not much.
Well, fans, the
You're
camera
in trouble.
The camera didn't catch it, but let me tell you, T.J. Anderson just beat up one of the editors in the back.
Yeah,
I mean-
you probably caused it.
You know, that was just not good.
Yeah, well, you're a little nervous now. You're not too
No, I
much
had
there.
nothing to do with
It'll
that.
all come out in the wash.
Well, fans, I know. I think we're getting a wrap-up sign here, fans.
Listen, April 7th, it's a good charity. Cam Neely Foundation.
So, fans, on behalf of my co-host, The Fixer, and our co-owner, who was a little bit ticked
Cancer
off.
for Care, it's a good worthy cause.
That's June 16th, fans. Cancer for Care for Cam Neely House. April 7th, April Aggression is our show. So, fans, until next time.
It's the Cam Neely Foundation for Cancer Care. Just want to make sure you get it out there with a finger there.
Okay, well, fans, until next time, again, for my co-host, Frankie the Fixer, this is the precious one saying,
The devious precious one.
good night. I ain't saying.